Large electronics, like laptops, must be stowed at this time in a bag underneath the seat in front of you or an overhead bin that may not be stowed in the back of the seat pocket. You may continue to use your mobile devices as long as they're secure in your hand and set to airplane mode. Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, cross-check, and await all calls. Handle down. Hello again. At this time, we need to ensure that everyone take their seat, fasten your seatbelt, and ensure all large carry-on bags are stowed at this time. My name is Vanessa. It's my pleasure to serve as your flight leader on today's flight. I am assisted by 3 other amazing Los Angeles-based flight attendants. We're happy to take care of you on this flight. But before we can depart, we just need you to direct your attention to the video screens for a brief safety presentation of our 737 aircraft. If your video monitor does not play, please get the attention from the flight attendant.
It takes preparation, consistency, and resilience. The determination to stay the course until we reach our destination. That's how you make it to the top. Our future is bright, and we'll continue to push forward, working together to be our best. We're committed to the journey and the experiences that come with it. Always climbing, one flight at a time. We're honored to be the official airline partner of Team USA.
Some of us you see.
Some of us you hear.
Above the clouds,
And below the wings,
We're pushing forward.
behind the scenes,
each of us connecting you.
is at the center of all we do.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard,
Welcome aboard.
and thank you for flying with Delta.
Our first priority on every flight is the health and safety of our customers and crew.
So before we depart, please pay attention to this important safety message. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you.
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air.
In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We apologize if this means our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes, or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane. 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. If necessary, the rear 2 window exits have an escape strap attached inside the window frame, which can be used to assist in a water evacuation onto the wing.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember they might be behind you.
If there's a loss of power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels inside the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask towards you until the tube is fully extended to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest.
For children who weigh less than 35 pounds, place the vest around the infant's waist and secure the strap between the legs. Refer to the safety information card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are located in a marked compartment at the front of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests and headrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. Please take a moment to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
The team at Delta brings our very best every day to make your world a little smaller.
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please settle in and have a wonderful flight. Thank you for flying with Delta. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Hello. Shortly, all large bags should be stowed in an overhead bin. Food and beverages may be stowed in a bag under the seat in front of you. Laptops and smaller items may be stowed in a bag under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please do not stow laptops in seat pockets. Please make sure your baggage completely fits under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please let a flight attendant know if your baggage cannot fit in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Boarding process now. We'll have the door closed shortly for our departure. Should be a pretty quick taxi to the runway today. Once we're airborne, look forward to just about 1 hour of flying, cruising up at 32,000 feet. Folks, we're going to do everything we can to find you a smooth ride. However, winds are pretty gusty here in Roanoke, so expect a few bumps as we climb. Once we're above the clouds, though, it should be a mostly smooth ride down to Atlanta. And we might find a few bumps as we descend into Atlanta because the winds are quite gusty down there as well. Current weather winds are out of the northwest at 25 miles an hour with a few gusts up to around 35. Otherwise, clear skies. Temperatures about 63 degrees. Folks, I'd just like to ask that while you're in your seat, please keep that seatbelt fastened about you just in case any unexpected bumps come along, even if the seatbelt sign is off. We got two of Atlanta's best flight attendants in the cabin. They're here for your comfort, but primarily for your safety. Would like to ask that you please pay attention to their safety briefing as well as any other information I have for you today. I would like to remind you once again that it is Delta's policy as well as the federal mandate that while you're on the aircraft, please keep that face mask covering both your nose and mouth. Thank you for your cooperation. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. We'll be underway shortly. Welcome aboard.
I'm walking down the cabin with a trash bag if you have any items you would like to discard.
Our boarding door is now closed. We thank you for your assistance during the boarding process. You may continue to use mobile devices as long as they are set to airplane mode. Federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls is not allowed. We're now almost ready to go, so please take your seat. Fasten your seatbelt and stow your tray table and carry-on items. Ensure your armrests are in the resting position. Welcome to Delta Flight 5252 with service to Atlanta. My name is Owen, one of your flight attendants on today's flight. Work with me in the cabin is the lovely Jessica. It is our pleasure to take care of you today. Nothing is more important to Delta and our partners than the safety of our customers and crew, which is why we have set a new standard of cleanliness, including sanitizing our aircraft with high-grade disinfectant, wiping down our high-touch surfaces prior to boarding, and advanced infiltration systems. Before we depart, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a brief demonstration of the safety features of our CRJ-700 aircraft. You'll notice the crew wearing masks to ensure we're all protected, and we appreciate you wearing yours over the nose and mouth throughout our flight.
Your seatbelt must be securely fastened at this time. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the strap so it is low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with crew instructions, posted placards, and lighted information signs. Smoking, the use of e-cigarettes, or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta Connection flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. This aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, and 2 window exits over the wings. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for operation. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please locate the exits nearest you, and keep in mind they may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels inside the lavatory and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. If you are wearing a mask or face covering, remove it before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Secure your own mask before helping others. Seat cushions can be used for flotation. To use, pull up to remove the bottom cushion. When you exit the aircraft, hold the cushion to your chest with the straps facing away. Put your arms through the straps and hold your wrists. Refer to the safety information card for instructions on how to use the life vest for children who weigh less than 35 pounds. If necessary, we'll distribute life vests for in-lap children. Before we take off, be sure seat backs are upright, tray tables and carry-on items are stowed. Windows in the exit rows and seat 1A are unobstructed, and aisle armrests are lowered. Then take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket. As we complete our final safety checks, let us know if you have any questions. We'll do everything we can to ensure you have a safe and relaxing flight today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be dimming the cabin lights for the duration of our flight. If you require additional lighting, or reading light can be found on the service unit above your head, along with your air gaskets and your flight attendant call button.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.